Basically, we consider that the world is a reflection of people's minds. And if you look at the world being in a very sorry state, surely that's a reflection of our minds. So if we adjust our minds, perhaps we can adjust the world. That's our outlook. That's what we try and do.
This one's called Raise Against Time. You don't know it, you're lying.
Grindcore's only it's a shame that things have to turn into fashionable orientated. It's a shame. But there again, if this short period of time people, whilst it's in fashion, listen to it and appreciate it and perhaps learn from it, because they haven't experienced it before. Even when this fashion goes, these thoughts, these feelings might stay. I mean, we're around from the early punk days, and we were all punks, but it's still true to our hearts. And punk's not exactly fashionable now, but it's still in our hearts. You've got to progress with the times, musically as well as mentally.
You don't want it too accessible, otherwise people are going to hear it once and think, yeah, I've heard that, I know what they sound like. You need people to listen again, and that way the lyrics will come into play if they bother to take further interest. Just keeping the guitars at the right level of dirtiness, really. You don't want it too clean at all, otherwise we're going to end up sounding like Bon Jovi or something ridiculous.
If I write a riff, I'm never actually satisfied with it unless it actually makes me feel a little bit uneasy or something like that. Unless it evokes a real reaction in me, I can't see the point of playing it to people, really.
Well, basically you're conditioned by the world. Racism, how we consider other people, how our parents consider ethnic minorities is rubbed off on their children. Our parents condition us in these ways. Religion is a prime example, although I must state, I feel deeply for religion. Not all religions, specific religions. Sexism, basically ignorance. Our minds have made us ignorant, have led us into ignorance. Our minds have to get us back out of ignorance. We must be accountable for ourselves. I must stress that nothing we do is drug orientated in any way. We just simply, that is restrictive. This is a totally pure state of mind that we're trying to achieve. Not influenced by any means of drugs. That's restrictive. That's escapism. And we have to be realistic. It's hard to progress, it's hard to sacrifice, but once you understand that what you give, you get back, it makes the giving more worthwhile. But having said that, that just works for me. For other people, find your own methods. Follow your method and achieve the result it serves.